The Los Angeles Police Department in the 1960s was a phenomenon. There were billboards in Texas that said, "Join the LAPD." How do I know? Because party members who were friends of mine told me that. That's what they saw. Every person who ever visited Los Angeles thought that the LAPD were like a spinoff of the Ku Klux Klan. I'd never seen a police force like this, and I'm certain that in some ways it's changed just because it has to, but I'm certain that it hasn't changed in its entirety. But it did seem to me that there were always people being stopped and beaten, being arrested for no reason. It just seemed that in the neighborhoods I lived in Los Angeles, there was always, it always felt like an armed camp. As a matter of fact, I can remember at one point living in Los Angeles that when tanks came down the streets and when there were police lining the streets like armed guards, not even during the time of a riot, I mean just in general, it's just like occupied territory in the Black community. And I'm sure that other cultural groups were treated as poorly, but all I could see was the way in which Black and brown people were treated in the communities that I lived in. There was always an attack of some kind. And of course you know that the Black Panther Party was always about self-defense if there was an attack. So that the way that the LAPD looked at the Black Panther Party was as if we'd lost our minds. Well, for instance, at the 77th Street Police Precinct station where Elaine Brown and Joan Kelly and many of us were taken after John and Bunchy were killed, there was a little sign up that, you know, like a board with white letters that you could stick on it. You know, those old-fashioned bulletin boards? And it said, "Panthers 0, pigs 11. Now, what kind of human beings are these that keep track of murdering as if it was a ball game? So Tommy Smith, Steve Bartholomew, and Robert Lawrence were 3 of that 11 in Los Angeles. That's what I remember about that.